Welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore, and this is Darkest Dungeon. So I decided to go after the necromancer next. I've put together this party which has been dubbed Hell's Angels by the game. Apparently this is another one of those mixes that someone associated with something. It's kind of interesting how they do that. So yeah, anyway, I'm going up against the necromancer. It should be a pretty decent fight. I don't really know what to expect with it. Excuse me. But figure I'll bring a bit of everything here that I probably will need, and this should work.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Well, that's not good hosting. Here, come tell me all your secrets, and then I will kill you. You will retire for the night, forever. Yes, slight issues there.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the necromancer's probably down here. Let's go. This is a veteran level dungeon, so I might run into some unusuals. And it ran into a trap. Not so unusual, but
Curious
still
is the
a problem.
trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Okay, let's see what this does. Hard-skinned. Come on. There we go. Hard-skinned. Plus 10% protection. Awesome. I may have to consider locking that one in. Now, I'm going to keep my torch up for the moment just because, you know, I want to keep my characters prepared for their final battle as usual. Moving along pretty quickly at least. I may have spoken too soon. It's only a group of 3. They won't last long. They're not even the stronger versions of, like, the stronger enemies I could have run into. So there is definitely some advantage I have here. Let's stun you. Just in case you happen to survive long enough to actually do something. Though I don't intend to. Nope. The one who was stunned did not survive long enough. And figures the one that wasn't stunned did. Oh well. 6 hit points of damage. I can deal with that.
Their formation is broken.
Alright.
Offensive.
Come on. Moving up. Oh yeah, I forgot she'll move forward. Let's see, I'll heal her up. I did bring 2 healers along, as is my custom for fighting a boss. I tend to view it as a good prerequisite for being prepared against these sort of things. Though when I end up going up against the next cannon in the wield, I definitely want to have 2 clerics along for their stun abilities. Let's see, heal him. Okay, it worked. Let's patch him up the rest of the way. Awesome. But yeah, I'll definitely want more clerics along for, just because, yeah, due to the stun ability they have, it should help me not be demolished by that cannon. The problem is I have to deal I'm gonna have to really give some thought to how I'm gonna lay out that party when the time comes. Though I suppose some of it will depend on who I have available when the time comes as well. Maybe I should move him forward one. I'm not sure. I have to consider where my characters are placed. Because he's kind of got some decent offensive, but she's got... Well, I guess I'll keep him where he is, just because he's got good offensive for the back rows, even from that far back in
The
the
light,
party.
the promise of safety.
It just, when there's only one enemy and they're up at the front, he doesn't work very well. So, once again, one of the problems with the occultist and certain other characters, they have sometimes very limited ranges in which they can truly act to their fullest. Alright, so far so good, and things are moving nice and smoothly. Game mechanic wise, and also like moving as into going in slow motion because my computer's lagging or anything like that. Ah, good. They seem to like this layout for this go around. Let's see. I'll try this. Nope, missed. Oh well. She can still hit them all. And you stun that one. Or not. Everyone's having trouble hitting that one, it seems, aside from her, who hit everyone.
Decimated.
There, that finished those off. Ah, he does a 21 dodge, no wonder. That's the thing to take into account with some of these. They can be tricky every once in a while. Oh, and I did find out he does have a secondary attack, Knife in the Dark, so if he's up close, then he'll, like, just use a dagger attack. It's not very powerful, but it's an attack. They always seem to have it set up so to make sure they have an attack no matter which position they're in, which kind of gives them a bit of an advantage over my characters, since that isn't always the case for them. Figures. Moving forward, right at the time the one guy who can't hit him there can go. Just let me go and kill you. Thank you.
Destroyed.
Awesome.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Yeah, the necromancer is very likely down that passage. It's the most likely anyway, I think. Scouting. Anything good? I haven't found one of those dark altars in a while. I'm kind of been getting a little hopeful that I will run into one eventually. Still no new journal entries. I wonder if I've got them all now for all the ones that are there, and maybe there's just a couple hidden. Whoa. Okay. Normal gargoyles. Cool. What? Slavering Ghoul. That's new. Let's just hit it with something that will lower its dodge. There we go. Abyssal Artillery. It's a big creature. It uses 2 spaces. Very interesting. I probably should have had her use Yop. Well, okay, the Ghoul's pretty resistant to stun. Not so much to blight and bleed, but the gargoyles, well, makes sense that they're resistant to bleed, considering the general idea of a gargoyle is that they're stone or very stone-like. Though they are far more susceptible to stun than I would have suspected of them. Good. What do you do? Skull toss. Chuck the skull at her. Raises stress, does a fair bit of damage, and has potential to stun. Alright. Well, I wonder what the best strategy against this would be. Ah, they've worked. These characters all seem to spout at least one stun ability. Did it just go a second time in the same round? I think it did. It's got a massive stress ability. Okay, strategy for this, kill that. Fast. Though I don't think the gargoyles are particularly threatening. They're more of a nuisance due to their stun ability, but ultimately, and they've got high protection, but they've only got a little bit of hit points, so they're not super dangerous for me. I'll just kill that.
Be gone, fiend.
And that's why I got her the Iron Swan ability, so she can pummel people in the back more effectively.
Continue the onslaught.
That's it for the gargoyles.
Destroy.
Now I just have to deal with this horrifying thing. Its hands are bigger than its head. That's... wow. Oh, skull toss again. It is definitely doing a lot to drive up my stress. I do not appreciate that on a boss fight. So, everyone focus your attacks now. I might as well hit with this and see if I can stun it or not. It worked. Sweet. That'll hopefully save her from going over the edge. Alright, it's got 1 hit point left. Just hanging in there. No, it only gets 1 movement, looks like.
Size alone does not
I don't know, I have to figure out how that character works. Not worth it.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Well, that was interesting. Now, I knew there was a potential of running into some higher level enemies and whatnot, but I was not expecting to run into a new enemy, especially something like that. The Ghoul was fascinating. And not nice either. Had to poke it. Well, at least it was my map. This will hopefully give me a better idea. Okay, it didn't give me all the information, just where curios are. Huh. Unfortunately, I'm not so much interested in curios at the moment, as I'm just here for the boss. Hi guys. You're in my way. Can you get out of my way? Do we have to do this? I mean, we all know this is not going to end well for you. The characters are in far too good a condition for you to do so hot in this combat situation. If I was really beat up, maybe, but I'm not. So, how about we just call this a day, shall we? No? Fine. Everybody dance around, don't hit each other. There we go. Good. I was tempted to have her do Swan Strike on that one, but just because I want to kill the stress inducers quickly. But with 3 people there, she would deal a whole lot more damage just hitting all 3 of them. So I figured that was the best route, and yeah, she's going over. Oh, stalwart! Nice when she pulls off. I think she's pulled that off before, actually, where she's gotten virtue. Maybe I wonder if some characters are more prone to virtue than others. I've never looked into that. Heal yourself. But I don't know. She seems to. I believe she's gotten a virtue more than once. I know that my barbarian has before. My Hellion barbarian, kind of the same thing. A little crazy, likes killing things.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ah, bother. Sorry, everyone. I got a bit of the hiccups. Ah, didn't quite kill. All right. Well, they're gonna wreak a little more havoc before they go down. No. Ah, bother. Well, that complicates matters. Except for that, I did happen to give Reynold this Holy Lance attack, which allows him to move forward again and actually do an attack from the back rows. Which I figured was a worthwhile skill to teach him, just because... Are we going? Oh, he can't hit any of them because they're not in the far back. Bother. Well, move him forward again. That way he doesn't get stressed from not moving. Power is purity. Oh, that was cool. That. I didn't think the other attack would be too likely to kill it. I suppose it was possible, but I wanted to at least make sure it didn't get another attack off itself. Because I would like to keep my stress from... I'd rather not risk the whole thing and count on the likelihood of making another virtue. It really doesn't happen that often. The fact that it happened at all was pretty awesome. And that's a thing you really learn with this game. Never
Confidence surges as
count
the
your
enemy
chickens before they
crumbles.
hatch. Don't count on something going right. Because
Ghoulish horror.
the vast majority of the time,
Brought low
it won't.
and driven into the mud.
Alright. I'll switch that up for those because I like deeds. And I'm not really using the bandages, I'll take those. I'm not really interested in that trinket though. Okay, where am I? Here. Scouting again. Hopefully this will be a far enough scout that... Yeah, okay, so I know the boss isn't down there. Which means they're right where I thought they were. I'll go down this way. Whoop, don't want to step on that. Can you disarm it? Nope, failed. Oh well, worth a shot.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Anyway, I'll go down to this room and then I'll camp. As I think that'll give my characters the best balance for the
Packs
last
laden with
couple
loot
battles.
are often low on supplies.
Because then they'll be ready for this battle and they'll be able to... Oops, go into the door. And they'll be pretty well set for the final battle as well. So... break out the firewood.
Huddled together.
Do that mostly for the stress relief,
Vulnerable.
if nothing else.
Rats in a maze.
Alright. That'll prevent nighttime ambush, so it's worth it. And... what else? Okay, I want to give her... her critical boost. I want to give accuracy and dodge up to... let's give it to her also, that way she's got a combination of buffs on her to make her more effective. Then... don't have enough to do... do I have enough to do both? No, I don't. Well, I'm going to up her damage, even though it risks his stress a lot. Self only stress down, but everyone else's stress up a bit. Okay, I'll do that. Awesome. Now everyone's pretty well piled up here. She's super buffed. Up for this
The way
next
is lit.
battle.
The path is
Well,
clear.
next couple battles.
We require only the
I
strength
think I've
to
got
follow
this
it.
one. Going off of the idea from the when I fought the Swine King, it turned out to be basically an upgrade version of the Swine Prince. I'm thinking that's going to continue
Finding
to be the
stuff is
case
only
with
the
these
first
bosses.
test.
In which
Now it must be
case, I
carried home.
think... and I'm trying to remember what the
Even the
necromancer's
cold
apprentice was
stone
like.
seems bent on
As I
preventing
recall, he
passage.
summoned skeletons mostly during his attacks to help him. And I should be able to handle that. Oh, Bone Commander. You guys are in this difficulty level also?
A decisive pummeling.
Guess I'm gonna have to kill this guy. Tempting Goblet! Okay, he's not nearly as resistant to some things, I suppose, as the higher level version of him. I don't think anyway, let me see. Ow. Let's do that. There. Almost killed that one. Then you hit that one. There. For this I'm going for the strategy of I want to kill the guys in back pretty quick. This does extra damage versus Unholy, which these are, so Ronald's a good choice for the ruins. a Crusader in general is a good choice for the ruins because the prevalence of skeletons, which are unholy creatures. Heal the party. Make sure everyone's in top shape. You, please kill them. Perfect. Thank you very much. Double criticals. I'm very pleased with that outcome. And it's more effective for me to just hit this guy than try to stun it. At the moment. This one I could try it. She has a 144 base chance, so even with his high resistance, it has a pretty good chance of working. Yeah. Awesome. Perfect timing too, since otherwise he would have gone. So that saves me some trouble. And the bleed took effect, but it still healed more than it did. She's doing awesome with her virtue thing up. It seems to do a lot towards restoring her stress levels down to a safe area, and that is... oh, that's good.
Their cursed champion falls.
Okay.
This expedition at least promises
That's
success.
not the best leopard item just because it lowers max hit points. But, I don't know. I'll take it with me anyway. Yep, it's unlocked. Okay. Take it. Take all of it. Okay. This is gonna be tricky. Next up. I don't think I need any more shovels. There's only one curio. So, I'll just take the risk of not getting anything else in this dungeon by dropping... well, I've only got 2 food left. I'll just eat that and take that. There. I think that's the best turnout for most likely items I'm going to use. And everything I'll need. Ah, I judged too soon.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable
Apparently that
purpose.
wasn't on any of the maps. Fearful. Well, you're already hiding in the back, so... okay. Once again, don't make... can't think of the right word now. Anyway, don't jump to conclusions.
A blazing
In this game,
star is
it doesn't
born.
end well. Hi. Yeah, you look like the last guy. Only maybe a little different. The flesh is willing. Yeah. That wasn't nice. Gasp, it steals my breath. He summoned some more powerful enemies, it looks like. You still can't do anything attack-wise, but you can keep my party nice and patched up, hopefully. Meanwhile, let's try the op. I'm curious to see whether it'll pull it off. Ho-ho! 95% resistance still stunned him. That's awesome. And let's lower his dodge, shall we? Nope. Okay. Area attack. Why not? How many hit points does he have anyway? 158. Okay, that's pretty high. I'm gonna need to start focusing on damaging him more. Especially pretty soon here once he starts... I don't know, he's gonna become a threat real quick with his sheer summoning of allies. Try this again. Nope. He's doing pretty good on his resistance to being debuffed. Okay. Just focus on hitting him for the moment.
A singular strike.
Worth it. And yeah. Okay, that brings him down to more manageable levels already. Those are cool little containers he's got in his belt. on. Had to pass, huh? Oh well. I guess no one needs healing really at the moment anyway, so it works. Hi guys. So, who gets to die? How about I stun? No, I probably can't stun you anyway. Oh well, I missed. Now is a good time for the higher attack. Higher area attack, because he's, I don't know, just the range is good for it. Area attack.
Precision and power.
This way I'll hopefully wipe out two of his allies really moderately simultaneously. Foul warding. You have a guard attack? What? I did not know that. Huh. All sorts of new stuff Gene learned today. Still not safe back there.
Blow.
I mean it, you're not safe. Would that be more worth it? Let's try the irons one. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. I thought I clicked on him. Guess not. Oh well. Brought him forward anyway.
Executed.
And it worked out a little. Kill that. There. All your buddies are dead. Again. You're gonna bring them back, aren't you? Let's try Demon's Pull. I want to see if I can pull him up to the front. He doesn't have very good move resist. Now he's easier reach-wise for everyone else. It looks like that cleared away the corpses too. Oh yeah, it does clear all the corpses. Huh, okay, so yeah, that's handy. Let's try the op again. Nope, okay, well it was kind of a good chance he'd resist it, just given his abilities. And that. There's his debuff working. Hit him. Oh, 38 damage. This is why I like leveling my characters up, upgrading their abilities, and giving them good weapons and armor. Because it all combines to do wondrous things to certain individuals that I happen to have a disagreement with. Yeah, he's not going to be dodging anything anytime soon, very likely. Negative 40 dodge. His best bet for dodging things now is to just get back far enough to be out of the way. Let's see if I can bring him. Nope. Okay. Still not going to save you from getting hit at the moment, though. We're going to need one more body shield. I can't even say flesh shield. Or, meat shield. I can't really say meat shield because they're skeletons, they don't have meat. Let's try this again.
Well struck.
Good hit. Either way. Hi. Welcome. Die.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
I don't know. Will they? You're the one who seems to have the whole murder thing going on, Mr. Ancestor Dude. Which you happen to kill a whole lot of people.
So clearly.
Oh, that's a good. I like that.
Or is it
Does anyone have room in their inventory for that?
Light?
Well, I've got room to drop things. That one I'm not so caring for. It's probably still worth more than a few of these items, though. So I'll just switch that out for that. And off we go, back to the hamlet. With more goodies and to see whether any new events popped up. Also, I chose this one over the Siren, even though the Siren's been there longer. This one had this interesting item. I don't think I'll use it, just because I prefer to keep my characters from going to Death's Door. Maybe I'll use it when next time I go against the Shrieker. Oh, someone up to level 5, champion level. Finally. Come on, open it. Beast Slayer, weak grip. Okay, stress, bulimic, slow draw. Well, he's kind of slow already, so I don't know if it makes any difference, really, having him be a little slow on the first round. It's not like he's a speedy character. I think he usually goes last all the time without any things slowing him down. So, no big deal there.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
All idle heroes plus 3% stress healed. Okay, so it's this one again. Awesome. Got a few people fixed up from my grinding. And yeah, okay, that's all going well. Anything new in here? Oh, something I should mention. I think it was during one of the grinds, or no. Was it? No, it was during one of the previous episodes. I picked up this one occultist who was already level 2 when he started. His skills are also already trained to level 3, and he has all of the skills. He didn't have all the camping skills unlocked, and they don't have any levels to them. But he didn't have all the camping skills. But so I had to buy one that I wanted him to have. I wanted to have this one to prevent nighttime ambush. But yeah, otherwise he came already equipped pretty much. I think he had the weapons and armor too at level 3 already. So it was pretty epic just going, oh, I don't have to supply you. Sweet. Except for, you know, giving him items to work with, like these trinkets. Anyway, that's it for now. Next time I'll probably go up against the Siren. What's this? Yeah, I'll probably go up against the Siren next. Oh, look, this one again. Oh well, they'll probably sell for a lot if I ever need gold again. So, Siren next. That's the plan. Assuming, yeah, I think I can get enough healers and everything together to make it work. Though he is gonna have to go into some stress therapy. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!